Uwe Siemon-Netto, the former religion editor of United Press International, is an international columnist and a Lutheran lay theologian. He is the founder and emeritus director of the Center for Lutheran Theology and Public Life and League of Faithful Masks, a non-profit religious corporation based in Capistrano Beach, California. CLTPL, LFM champions the Lutheran doctrine of vocation as an antidote against the destructive force of contemporary narcissism. This doctrine holds that Christians have a divine calling to serve the neighbor in all the secular endeavors. CLTPL was formerly located at Concordia Seminary St. Mo, where Siemon-Netto served as scholar in residence until 2009. As a journalist, Siemon-Netto specializes in issues relating to faith and society, and in foreign affairs. He is a correspondent of Free Presses.com, an internet publication, and was a contributor of The Atlantic Times, an English-language monthly newspaper produced by leading German journalists for the North American market. He also taught as a visiting professor of journalism at Concordia University Irvine. He publishes his regular commentaries on his blog site, www.uwesimon.blogspot.com. Early life. Siemon-Netto was born in Leipzig, Germany, where his devoutly Lutheran grandmother was the pivotal figure in his childhood in World War II. Journalism career. Siemon-Netto began his journalism career in 1956 as a trainee at Westfalenpost, a large regional newspaper in southern Westphalia. In 1958, he joined the Associated Press in Frankfurt, first as copy editor, then as slot editor and roving reporter, covering, among other things, the construction of the Berlin Wall in 1961. From 1962 to 1969, he worked as a correspondent for Springer Foreign News Service in London, Paris, New York, Vietnam, the Middle East and Hong Kong. His assignments included the United Nations, the U.S. Civil Rights Movement, the assassination of President John F. Kennedy, the Vietnam War, the Arab-Israeli Six-Day War, and China's Cultural Revolution. From 1969 to 1973, Siemon-Netto was North American correspondent for the magazine Der Stern, writing about many major news events in North, Central and South America, East Asia, France, and again Vietnam. From 1973 to 1986, Siemon-Netto served as managing editor for Hamburger Morgenpost, taught journalism at Hamburg's Journalistenschule Henry Nannen, worked as a freelance correspondent for German, Swiss, French and U.S. publications, and as a media consultant overseeing a variety of design and management tasks at publications in Germany and the United States. In mid-career, at age 50, he began his theological studies, first in Chicago, then in Boston. During these studies, Siemon-Netto freelanced as a magazine correspondent. At the time of the collapse of the Berlin Wall in 1989 and Germany's subsequent reunification, he served concurrently with his academic work as an editorial consultant and, as independent contractor, executive editor for Bild, launching its East German editions, helping plan newspapers for Leipzig and Dresden, training Eastern German journalists and developing a new curriculum for Journalistenschule Axel Springer. From 1993 to 1994 he managed the redesign of Der Tagesspiegel, a Berlin daily, the Scientific American in New York, and Idea Spectrum, a Protestant magazine in Wetzlar, Germany. He also co-founded Cia Confessio Augustana, a Lutheran quarterly magazine in Neuendettelsau, Bavaria. From 2000 to 2005, he was religious affairs editor of United Press International and a Washington-based columnist for a variety of German-language publications. Education. He attended a variety of schools in Germany. He studied for his MA in theology at the Lutheran School of Theology in Chicago. His Ph.D. in Theology and Sociology of Religion is from Boston University under Peter L. Berger, Carter Lindbergh and Uri Raanan. He spent a postdoctoral year at the Center of Theological Inquiry in Princeton, N.J., working on a project to bridge the gap between theology and the media. Honors and awards. D. Litt. Concordia Seminary, St. Louis, Mo. Friedrich Hecker Freedom Award. Bibliography. Selected articles and essays. Siemon-Netto, Uwe. Bewitched by Bolivar. Civilization 7 No. 2-78-86. Blank. I was at East German. Elian Gonzalez. Wall Street Journal, Eastern Edition 235, 4 June 2000. No. 69, A22. Blank. J.S. Bach in Japan. First Things, a monthly journal of religion and AMP Public Life. No. 104-15-17. Blank. Luther and Hitler, Friends or Foes. 35 Dialogue, a Journal of Theology, 188-192, blank. Luther and the Jews, Lutheran Witness 123 No. 416-19, blank. Luther vs. Lennon, Lutheran Quarterly NS 5, 403-417, blank. The Next Pope, National Interest No. 74-109-114, blank. Sonderweg, National Interest No. 70-33-44. Book Siemon-Netto, Uwe. The Acquittal of God, A Theology for Vietnam Veterans. New York, Pilgrim Press, 1990, ISBN 0829808337, blank. The Fabricated Luther, The Rise and Fall of the Shower Myth. St. Louis, Concordia Publishing House, 1995, ISBN 0-57-0-04801, blank. Luther als Wegbereiter Hitlers, Zurgeschichte eines Vorurteils Gottesloh, Gottesloh Verlagshaus, 1993, ISBN 3-579-02203-2, blank. One Incarnate Truth, Christianity's Answer to Spiritual Chaos. Concordia Publishing House, 2002, ISBN 07586027774, blank. Duck, A Reporter's Love for the Wounded People of Vietnam. Amazon, 2013, ISBN 9781482692808. And ISBN 14826922805, blank. On the Brink, The Myth of German Anti-Americanism, Washington, D.C. Ethics and Public Policy Center, 1982, ISBN 0896330567.